Shanti. International Day of Peace is celebrated around the world every year on September 21st. Established in the year 1981 by an unanimous resolution passed by the United Nations, it gives us an opportunity to commit and to contribute in creating a world of peace, rising above all the discriminations and barriers. And this year being very significant, the reason being it's the 20th anniversary of the resolution passed by the United Nations. The theme that we have chosen, Shaping Peace Together, is actually in alignment with that of the United Nations. Let's all celebrate together this wonderful day of peace by spreading love, compassion, kindness and harmony in the face of the crisis of COVID-19 pandemic. I take this opportunity to welcome you all for the significant celebration of the International Day of Peace under the theme Shaping Peace Together, organized by the Adyar branch of Brahma Kumaris. Welcome you all once again. Let us celebrate peace. Om Shanti. Having said that, let's move on to listen a soothing song of peace through Kalaimamani Gayatri Girish. Kalaimamani Gayatri Girish is a famous Carnatic vocalist, hails from a family of music background. She is an A-grade artist of All India Radio and performs for Doordarshan and other private television channels. She also serves on the artist panel for the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, an organization involved in India's external cultural relations through cultural exchange with other countries. She has traveled internationally and performed at the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana Festival of USA, Festival of India at Russia, Sydney Music Festival at Australia. Apart from touring Singapore, Colombo, Malaysia, Muscat, London, etc. for her concerts. For her marvelous contribution to music, she has been awarded with awards of Sivan Isai Selvi, Isai Peroli, Yuva Kala Bharati, Kalai Niraimamani, Gana Ratna, among many others. Here we go to have a heart-touching song of peace through her melodious, sweet voice.
Shanti nilava vendum, engum shanti nilava vendum, Atma Shakti ஓங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும், ஆத்ம சக்தி ஓங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும், ஆத்ம சக்தி ஓங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். காந்தி மகாத்மா கட்டளை அதுவே, காந்தி மகாத்மா கட்டளை அதுவே, காந்தி மகாத்மா கட்டளை அதுவே, கருணை ஒற்றுமை கதிரொளி பரவி சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். காந்தி மகாத்மா கட்டளை அதுவே, கருணை ஒற்றுமை கதிரொளி பரவி சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். ஆத்ம சக்தி ஓங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ கொடுமை செய்தீயோர் மனமது தீர்ந்த நற்குணமதை புகட்டிடுவோம். கொடுமை செய்தீயோர் மனமது தீர்ந்த நற்குணமதை புகட்டிடுவோம். மடமை அச்சம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். மடமை அச்சம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். திடம் தரும் அஹிம்சா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. திடம் தரும் அஹிம்சா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. கடமை மறவோம், அவர் கடன் தீர்ப்போம், களங்கமில் அறம் வளர்ப்போம். கடமை மறவோம், அவர் கடன் தீர்ப்போம், களங்கமில் அறம் வளர்ப்போம். எங்கும் சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும், ஆத்ம சக்தி ஓங்க வேண்டும். உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். எங்கும் சாந்தி, எங்கும் சாந்தி, எங்கும் சாந்தி.
May the world be filled with peace. That's the wish from the beautiful song sung by Sister Gayatri. Thank you for the beautiful message, Sister. Many of you would have questions in the mind, like who are these Brahma Kumaris? What are they doing and what is their aim? Here we have with us Sister B.K. Pratyusha to give us a brief introduction of Brahma Kumaris. An engineer turned into a spiritual mentor. She was serving as a fire safety engineer with an MNC. Having introduced to the Brahma Kumaris in the year 2012, she was deeply inspired by the teachings and the spiritual knowledge, and she has finally decided to dedicate herself for the service of humanity since year 2014. Now, she takes care of the service activities from the Tiruvannur branch connected to Adyar Center. Here we go with Sister B.K. Pratyusha.
Om Shanti. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you today to celebrate the UN International Day of Peace. Peace is so simple. Just give a minute of thoughts for peace every day, and it will definitely begin the process of bringing peace in the world. On this occasion, I am very happy to share about the journey of Brahma Kumaris. Brahma Kumaris is a worldwide organization dedicated to bring personal transformation and in turn world transformation through spiritual practice. It was founded in 1937 by Dada Lekhraj, lovingly called Brahma Baba. After experiencing a series of divine visions, he was inspired to create a spiritual school that emulated principles of virtuous life and meditative practice. In 1950, organization moved to Mount Abu, Rajasthan, which is the international headquarters, and thereafter it is named as Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. The teachings of Brahma Kumaris are based upon the recognition of the intrinsic goodness and spirituality of every human being. In a world of declined standards, disintegrated values, rapid and unpredictable changes, University seeks to heal the individual and societal trauma by offering spiritual method of meditation, which allows the individual to achieve peace of mind, develop their full potential, and to interact with others in a constructive way. Brahma Kumaris is the world's largest spiritual organization led by women. Currently, Dadi Hriday Mohini ji serves as administrative head and Dadi Ratan Mohini ji serves as additional administrative head of Brahma Kumaris. We are over 1 million students across 147 countries with 4,500 meditation centers. We have done several programs from interfaith and world parliament religions to women's program, children's program, programs for youth, teaching meditation for people in jails, providing relief services for disaster victims, and so on. Thus, our services are distributed through 21 wings to cater the needs of different sections of society. The institution gained global acceptance of its teachings and international recognition. To mention a few, in 1980, Brahma Kumaris was affiliated as an NGO with UN Department of Public Information and general consultative status with ECOSOC in 1983 and consultative status with UNICEF in 1987. It is also an observer organization to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change since 2009. To contribute to the work of UN, Brahma Kumaris initiated and implemented global level projects. Some of them are the Million Minutes of Peace Appeal in 1986, Global Cooperation for a Better World in 1988, and Sharing Our Values for a Better World in 1990, and Manifesto are specific among them. In recent years, we are significantly contributing to the UNFC on climate change through dialogues, participation in UN conferences, partnerships, and taking several initiatives regarding environment. For the valuable contribution towards the global harmony and world peace, Brahma Kumaris received 7 Peace Messenger Awards. Lastly and importantly, we do not charge for anything we are offering, be it introductory courses, retreats, conferences, we charge nothing. Brahma Kumaris is dedicated to help people to understand that peace begins right here within me. And when I take up the responsibility, then I too can be an instrument of peace. Dear all, let's celebrate and contribute to make the world a more peaceful and safe place to live in. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister, for the brief introduction. Well explained on the global initiatives of Brahma Kumaris. Now let's listen from a great personality who has spent much of his lifetime for service to humanity, not just by preaching but also by living. Here we have with us Mr. Tim Boyd, belonging to another international organization, the Theosophical Society. The Theosophical Society, founded in 1875, is a worldwide body whose primary object is universal brotherhood without any distinction. The society imposes no belief on its members, but who are united just by a common search for truth and a desire to learn the meaning and the purpose of existence through study, reflection, self-responsibility, and loving service. Having said that, Mr. Tim Boyd has been serving as International President of the Theosophical Society since 2014. His journey with the TS began in America in 1974. In 1988, he became a national lecturer for the TS in America. From 1996 to 2000, he worked in hospice services as a volunteer in a team that involved doctors, social workers, and nurses. In 2007, he became the president of the Theosophical Order of Service USA, and in 2011 was elected as the president of the TS in America. Since 2014, he is serving as the international president of TS. Over to dear brother Tim Boyd.
Well, hello friends. My name is Tim Boyd and I am the International President of the Theosophical Society, with its headquarters in India, in Adyar, Chennai. On this International Peace Day, I would just like to take a moment to join my thoughts and my prayers with the organizers of this wonderful program. For everyone that lives, for everyone that breathes, the deep desire in every heart is the desire for peace. Although we often express it in different ways, as the hope that wars may end, that this current pandemic that has caused us so much uncertainty and fear may end, may go away, the goal that we have in mind is always that we may feel peaceful, safe, secure. The unfortunate thing that we find throughout human history is that peace is not something that can be passed into laws. It's not something that can be engineered or manipulated by any sort of human efforts. But it is something that, if we are to believe the great people who have been among us throughout history, it is something that we can find and that is within each and every one of us. So on this International Day of Peace, may we set out on a journey together. A journey that begins and that ends no farther than where we sit. No more removed from us than the breath that we breathe. The peace of mind and the peace of heart that is a genuine possibility for anyone who sincerely desires it. Obviously, there are methods, there are ways that can bring us to the vicinity of this deep and this lasting peace. Let us study those. Let us practice them. Because really, if there is one need in this world today as before, the deepest need is the need for peace. And peace doesn't come of itself. Peace comes only as we have the examples, the people who have found within themselves the possibility of peace, the people who have reverted to that place time and time again, both in moments of quiet and in moments of intense busyness, have reconnected themselves with that place of peace that is resident in the hearts of each and every one of us. These are the ones who are the examples. These are the ones who are the bringers of peace to themselves, to their families, and to others all around them. And this is the need of this moment. Peace can be found. Peace can be experienced. Peace can be magnified. Peace can live and move wherever we are. So it is the hope that at a time like this, when the prayers and the meditations and the thoughts of people around the world are focused on peace, on this International Day of Peace, that we may look deeper. Yes, we all want wars to cease, but it only ceases when the wars that are going on within our own hearts, the warring thoughts, the warring emotions, can be stilled. In the Bible, there is that moment that occurs when the waters of the sea are in turmoil and the ship carrying Jesus and his disciples is threatened, and all around him are ill at ease, frightened, where the enlightened soul stands and issues not so much a command as a realization of the nature of what is, and says to the world in turmoil, peace, be still. That is the command, the energy that goes out from any heart, from any mind that has been able to touch this source of strength that continually lies within us. And from that basis, we have the workers in the world, the peace workers, wherever we look, that bring healing, that bring confidence, and that bring the sense of the possibility of peace for others. Let us be those people this year with this annual day of peace. Let us make the commitment to deepen our connection with that life-giving source of peace within us and within everyone and everything that we encounter. We are never far away. Thank you.
Peace is the need of the hour. Let's make the commitment to deepen our connection with the self and also with the source. If we have to stop the external war, we should practice peace in mind at the first place. This is the message from Brother Tim. Thank you, brother. We next move on to listen from an angel who has been living a life of spirituality for the past 50 years. Yes, we have Rajayogini, Brahma Kumari, Sister Jayanti with us to give a simple but yet profound message of peace. And she is the right instrument for that, being the representative of Brahma Kumaris at the United Nations, working with them for years together. Currently, she is serving as the director of Brahma Kumaris centers in Europe and the Middle East countries. As a representative to the United Nations for the Brahma Kumaris, she participates in UN conferences and projects connected to the environment and climate change, women development, youth, and other major international projects for the UN. Since 2009, she has headed the BK delegation to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change Conference and has spoken internationally on the link between human consciousness and climate change. In 2018, she led the meditation sessions at the World Economic Forum. Sister Jayanti is an advisor to the Council for the Parliament of the World's Religions and gave a major presentation at the Parliament itself. She is also a member of Executive Committee of the World Congress of Faiths and is a member of the advisory body of the International Interfaith Center. Her prominent lecture themes have included health, education, racial harmony, women's needs, peace, and international relations. Last but not the least, she has been awarded with Bharat Gaurav Award in the year 2015. Over to respected and beloved Sister Jayanti.
Om Shanti, a greeting of peace to my sisters and my brothers, especially for September the 21st, which has been declared by the United Nations as International Day of Peace. We have been honoring this day for many, many years. And maybe some people think that, well, we keep talking about peace, we keep mentioning peace, but somehow peace seems to fly further and further away. Is it ever going to be possible to have peace in the world? I think the first aspect that I have to understand is to know that peace is the reality of the human spirit. Peace is part of what the human spirit is actually made up of. Peace is inherent within the human being, but not in this physical form. In fact, when we get caught up in physical identities, this is what has created a huge amount of division, inequality, and a lot of sorrow for many, many others. For ourselves, but also for others. And so spirituality tells me that if I can recognize that I am that inner being that occupies this physical chariot, that's making this physical chariot function, and I come to that awareness of the inner being, which is a being of light. And that being does not belong to one race, or one religion, or one tribe, or one caste. Every single soul is identical. Each one of us is that being of light, is the physical bodies that are so very, very different in all the different parts of the world, or even within one country. But the reality is that we've forgotten about spirit. We've got caught up in all the externals. And I think it's now time to go back to the awareness, not just the understanding, but the awareness of the inner being. And in this awareness of who I truly am as the inner being, and I take that opportunity just to be with myself in silence, then I begin to uncover the treasures that lie within myself. Sometimes we describe these as the original qualities of the spirit. Sometimes we can call these the original values of the human being. But we're talking about peace, truth, love, joy, and purity. I know what this body is made up of. Biology has given me a lot of information about this. The proteins, the carbohydrates, the bones, the muscles, the nerves, and all the things that make up this form. But that is not actually me. It is not this that asks for peace. It is the inner being that is seeking peace, because peace is its original state of being. And so we want to return to that original sweetness of peace that we had known before. And so the way to move towards peace is to stay in this awareness of my original identity. And the more I can stay in this consciousness of who I truly am, the more I'm able to keep peace with myself. Peace is part of me, but now I have to renew my awareness and emerge it once again. In silence, I can feel that inner state of peace. Yes, on the surface there's turmoil, many, many thoughts, 60,000 thoughts a day, something like that. But when I begin to go deeper and deeper within my own inner world, I come to that stage where there's deep silence and profound experience of peace that lies within myself. And if I can experience that even for a moment, it becomes such a very sweet experience that I say, I would like to keep renewing this experience again and again. And of course, the more I stay in that inner experience of peace, the more I have the possibility of sharing peace with each and every one of the members of my family. Today, when we meet at the breakfast table, what is it that we talk about? And if you're talking about the news of the world, there's more violence, there's more terrorism, there's more problems. Well, it's not a very good way to begin the day. Rather, it's going to create waves of peacelessness and maybe even distress within myself and the children. Is there a different approach, a different way? They say that when a family prays together, it stays together. And of course, prayer can be of many different categories. But the deepest prayer, the deepest feeling from the heart is one that reaches out to God with love and is able to experience God's love in return. When I was 7 years old, my mother and grandmother started to meditate. And soon afterwards, we migrated to London from India. And growing up in London, my mother would have us begin and end the day with just a few minutes of silence. And she would read us something that would inspire us to be silent. And so that experience of inner peace, beginning the day with peace in the mind, peace in the heart, is nourishing and sustaining and enables growth in the right direction. Without that, if there's only peacelessness and turmoil, it creates a lot of fear and insecurity. And so, what is the conversation at the breakfast table? Or do we even have time to have breakfast together at one table? Or is each one rushing around now? Well, my hope is that if I learn about peace within, I'll be able to create an atmosphere of peace in my home, in my family. And each one of those members of the family, when they move outside, whether it's to school or university or work or wherever it is each one needs to go, there'll be an instrument of peace carrying that peace with themselves. And if they're able to carry peace within, then peace is going to spread out within the community. And peace in the community means there's going to be the possibility of peace within the city. Peace within the city is going to be able to create peace in the country, and there can even be peace in the world. But where does it begin? It begins with me. If each one of us today has this commitment for peace within the self and creating an atmosphere of peace, you can see how it can escalate and come to the point where truly we become the ones who, with the power of the divine, with help from above, be able to create peace in the world. God doesn't wave any magic wands. God shows us the road through which we can come to peace in the world. And the path that we follow is the destination that we arrive at. So if today we walk the path of peace, we're going to create peace in the world. And so let me begin with myself. Is there peace inside in here, or is there tension and stress? Is there a battle going on between the desires of the mind and the conscience that is wanting to keep me on track? Well, let me come to that awareness of peace within, so that then my mind learns to be quiet and calm. Whatever is what I need is going to happen. Whatever it is that I desire, if it's a pure desire, is going to be fulfilled. Let me have that faith and let my mind become calm and still, connecting with my own inner treasure of peace. Then my mind and my conscience will work together in harmony, and I will have peace in my mind. Can I have peace in my feelings? Yes. If I have peaceful thoughts, then that peace is going to filter through to my feelings, and I have to nurture that. When you have a plant, you have to take care of it, you have to nurture it so that it's able to grow and blossom and flourish. I need to allow peace to be given that attention, to be given love from myself so that I'm able to nurture it and allow it to grow within myself. And if I am a being of peace, then yes, wherever I go, I'm going to generate peace, an atmosphere of peace. One person who's peaceless can create a lot of distress in many others. But equally, if there's one individual who is peaceful, then they're going to be able to spread the power of peace to others also. And so it's each one's responsibility to be an instrument of peace. So being peaceful myself means that the quality of my interaction with others around me changes. Is it possible to think of a situation where, even though others may be tense, my presence can make them calm? And of course, getting stressed and tense doesn't mean that I'm able to do the work that I'm supposed to do. Rather, it'll inhibit me from doing all of that. If I stay peaceful and calm, I can definitely accomplish twice as much in the same period of time than I would have otherwise. And so peace doesn't mean being passive. It doesn't mean disengagement. Peace is an energy, peace is power, and it fuels my own purpose in life to be an instrument of peace. My own inner peace will ensure that I'm moving in that direction, but I'm also helping others around me to move in the same direction also. And so peace is definitely going to come. When there's a deep desire for something to happen, things begin to shift and move, especially if that's not just a desire of 1 or 5 or 10 individuals. If it becomes a desire that's there in the hearts of people across the world, that energy comes together and that energy multiplies, and the will of the people actually manifests. And so I think that that moment has come. I believe that people are now very tired of all the things that are the excesses of life that we've been experiencing up until now. We've tried materialism and we've seen that it doesn't work. It doesn't give us the experience of joy and peace that we would like to have in our lives. And so maybe we try another way. Instead of going outwards to chase this thing, that thing, and the other thing, or thinking we have to go here or there or anywhere, let's go on a very different journey. Let's go on an inner journey in which we experience the peace within. Let's do that right now. Sitting quietly, watching my thoughts, and now picking one thought. I choose the thought of peace. Other thoughts fade away, and I focus on this one thought of peace. Going deeper and deeper within myself, coming to the awareness of the being that I truly am, a being of light, a being of peace. This is my original nature, my original state of being. And as the mind becomes quiet, I become aware of the presence of the divine. And in this presence, our thoughts of love reach the Supreme, and God's peace surrounds the entire globe and fills each human heart with that experience. we co-create peace with the divine so that peace comes into our world again. Om Shanti.
Peace is inherent within ourselves. Let's connect to our inner being to explore the treasures from within. God doesn't do any magic, but He helps us in showing the path to a life of peace and happiness. This was the golden message from Sister Jayanti for us to carry with us. Thank you, Sister. These are the young buds who are going to blossom soon and create the fragrance of universal brotherhood in mankind. Yes, and it's important for us to inculcate in them the virtue of living together and co-create a peaceful world. Here we go to hear the message of peace on this International Day of Peace from these cute young little kids.
Om Shanti. Peace isn't being away from troubles, but being calm even in the middle of chaos. All we need to remember is that peace is a natural state, our inheritance. Happy Peace Day! I welcome you all for this e-Peace conference. I am Shivani. I am studying second standard. I am here to share about peace. Peace is the mother of all qualities in our life. When we stay calm and quiet, we can bring all the powers within ourselves. Thank you. Happy Peace Day. Happy Peace Day. Hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I am Shriman. Let me share my experience on peace. In my way, peace is a stage in which we feel calm, quiet and happy. Everyone likes that peaceful stage, but where we are getting this peace from? The peace is within us. If I become peaceful, it will reflect to others and others will be peaceful too. That way, one small group is becoming peaceful. One nation is becoming peaceful. Finally, the entire world is becoming peaceful. Wow, what a wonderful scene it is. So, in this International Peace Day, I wish all of you will be peaceful. Thank you. I love peace, I like peace. May peace be with you. Hey everyone, my name is Nishan. I'm studying 2kg. I tell you one secret. Peace is the mother of all qualities. Or be peaceful and happy. Happy Peace Day. I'm Asad. Hi, I'm Ashita. Peace begins with a smile. I pray for peace in the world. Happy Peace Day.
My name is K. Shakti Kumar. I am studying 12th standard at St. Louis Institute for the Deaf and the Blind. Peace. Peace is a part of life. We can't discover peace by keeping away from life. We can never acquire peace in the external world until we make peace within ourselves. Let us join hands to make peace. Let us bring fairness, equality and peace to all. Happy Peace Day, everybody.
I love peace. I love peace. Thank you. Peace. It doesn't mean to be in a place where there's no noise, trouble or hard work. It means to be in the middle of those things and still be calm in your heart. Happy Peace Day, everybody. Hi everybody. The world is going through a very tough time. All the countries are facing a pandemic situation. So come, let us all come together and heal the world through love and peace. Happy International Peace Day to all. Vivayan and Vitan Putin Olka Nelinda Niduwawa. Happy Peaceful Day! everybody. My name is Anya. Today I want to share a few lines about world peace. What is world peace? World peace is all the nations of the world living together in happiness, harmony and love. While war destroys and tears people apart, peace builds, strengthens and restores. So, promote peace, stop war, build a better world. Thank you. Ria, what is peace? Peace, Tanisha. Peace means, I think, tranquility, being calm, happiness, and most importantly, love. We love peace. Happy Peace Day! Happy Peace Day!
Let's move on further to hear from respected Honorable Justice Thiru N. Seshasai, Judge, Madras High Court. Born in a family of judicial background, he had completed his graduation at Scott Christian College of Nagarkoil and law at Madras Law College between 1983 to 86. Practiced at Nagarkoil and also at Kerala High Court, he was directly recruited as a district judge in year 2005 and was elevated as judge in Madras High Court in November 2016. Over to respected brother.
ஓம் சாந்தி. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். அமைதியை குறித்த எனது எண்ணங்களை பகிர விழைகிறேன். அமைதி அனைவரும் தேடுவது, பெரும்பான்மையோர் தவறவிட்டு தவிப்பது, வழிபாட்டு தலங்களில் மட்டும் வழிந்தோடுவதாக எண்ணுவது, பணத்திலும் பொருளிலும் பதவியிலும் பெருமை பேசுதலிலும் ஒளிந்து இருப்பதாக கருதுவது அமைதி. இவை அனைத்தையும் பெற்றவனும் அன்பே சிவம் என்று வாய்வார்த்தை மட்டும் பேசித் தெரிந்தவனும் அமைதிக்காக ஏங்கித் தவிப்பதை அன்றாடம் பார்த்தும் அமைதி இவை எதிலும் இல்லை என உணர மறுத்து அறியாமையில் ஆழ்ந்திருந்து அனைவரும் பிரயாணப்படுவது அந்த அமைதியை தேடித்தான். அமைதி மனதின் நிசப்தம், அன்பின் விளைபொருள், ஆனந்தத்தின் ஆணிவேர். எங்கெல்லாம் அன்பு பேணப்படுகிறதோ அங்கெல்லாம் அமைதி உணர்வாய் ஊற்றெடுக்கிறது. இவ்வுலகத்தின் இயக்க சக்தி அன்பு. அன்பை தன்னுள் உணர்ந்தவனுக்கு அதை பேணினாலே போதும், அமைதி தானாகவே வந்து சேரும். அமைதியை விதைக்க வேண்டாம், அன்பை காக்கும் இடந்தோறும் அமைதி தன்னை காத்துக்கொள்ளும். அன்பு நாம் பிறக்கையிலே நம் ஊனுடன் உடலுடன் உணர்வுடன் கலந்தே வருகிறது. தொலைத்தது நாம், தொலைக்கச் செய்தது நாம் சார்ந்த சூழல். பெற்றோர் முதல் அனைவரும் அனைத்து நிலைகளிலும் வேற்றுமையை மனதில் ஏற்ற வைத்த அளவிற்கு அன்பையையும் ஒற்றுமையையும் அமைதியின் ஆற்றலையும் நம் உள்ளத்திலே வைக்க மறந்து போனார்கள். ஆனால் நாம் எங்கு போனோம்? நம்மை தொலைத்து, இயற்கை நம்முடன் அனுப்பி வைத்த அன்பை தொலைத்து இன்று அமைதிக்காக அலைகிறோம். அன்பே கடவுள் என்ற உண்மையையும் பொய்யாக பேசி அழிவை ஆக்கப்பூர்வ கடமையாக பறைசாற்றி கடவுளை களைந்து கல்லாவை கடவுளாக்கி கட்டுண்டு பழகிய நாம் தொலைத்தது இறைப்பொருளை மட்டுமல்ல, அன்பையும் அமைதியையும் கொடுத்தான். 1000 வசதிகளை ஆண்டவன் கொடுத்திருந்தும் அவன் பெயரால் நாம் அளித்த அமைதிதான் எத்தனை எத்தனை. அமைதி அன்புடன் புணரும் ஓர் மாசற்ற சக்தி. அதை நாட வேண்டாம். அன்பை நம்முள் உணர்ந்தால் அமைதி தானே உறவாடிக் கொள்ளும். அமைதியின் பகைவன் வெளியில் இல்லை, சற்று நம் மனதை உற்று பார்த்தால் போதும். அமைதியை, அன்பை, ஆனந்தத்தை அளிக்கும் அனைத்து எண்ணங்களையும் அது நமக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுக்கும், அல்ல சொல்லி கெடுக்கும். மனதின் ஓட்டத்தை கட்டுக்குள் வைக்க துறவரம் தேவையில்லை. அமைதியை நேசித்தால் போதும், அன்பை காதலித்தால் போதும், அவற்றின் இன்றியமையா தன்மையின் தெளிவினை பெற்றால் போதும். அமைதியை சிதைக்கும் எண்ணங்களை துணிவுடன் தவிர்க்க முடியும். தனியோர் மனிதனின் சோற்றுக்காக பாடிய பாரதி இன்றிருந்தால் நலிவடைந்து தவிக்கும் தனிமனித அமைதியை குறித்து 1000 பாடல் பாடியிருப்பான். உலகில் அமைதி வேண்டும் என விழைபவன் அந்த அமைதியில் தான் மனித குலத்தின் பாதுகாப்பும் மனதின் அளவில்லா ஆற்றலும் பெருகும் என்பதை உணர்கிறான். எனவே உன்னதமான உலக அமைதி நிறைவுற அமைய ஒவ்வொரு தனி மனிதனும் அமைதியின் ஆழத்தையும் அதன் ஆற்றலையும் தன்னுள் காக்க தன்னை தன் மனதை சுய பரிசோதனைக்கு உட்படுத்த வேண்டும். நம்முள் அமைதியை வைப்போம், உலகில் அமைதியை நிறுத்துவோம் என சபதமேற்போம். ஓம் சாந்தி. அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி.
Where there is love, there is peace. A great force which was lost and has to be researched from within. It's already there in us. A beautiful message to think deeply about and practice. Thank you for the meaningful message, brother. Now we have with us Rajyogini, Dr. B.K. Muthumani, as a messenger of peace. Having spent 40 years of her life in the spiritual path, she is currently serving as the director of Brahma Kumaris Center at Adyar and its connected branches. Having recognized for her tireless services, she was awarded with the Values of Women Award by the Rotary, also been awarded with Seva Ratna and Rashtriya Ratna awards, and conferred with honorary doctorate degree by the Global Peace University. Now let's listen to her words of wisdom on peace.
ஓம் சாந்தி. சர்வதேச அமைதி தினத்தை முன்னிட்டு ஒருங்கிணைவோம், அமைதியை நிலைநாட்டுவோம் என்ற தலைப்பில் இணையதளத்தில் இணைந்து நிகழ்ச்சியை நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கின்ற ஆன்மீக சகோதர சகோதரிகள் அனைவருக்கும் மற்றும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற பொதுமக்கள் அனைவருக்கும் அமைதிக்கான நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். இன்றைய காலகட்டத்தில் சிறு குழந்தை முதல் வயதானவர் வரை, அதிகாலை முதல் இரவு வரை ஒவ்வொருத்தருமே அமைதி வேண்டும், அமைதி வேண்டும், இப்படிதான் எல்லோருமே பேசிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் அந்த அமைதியை பற்றி தெரியாமல் பேசிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். முதல்ல அமைதி அப்படிங்கிறத என்னங்கிறத பற்றி நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அமைதி பற்றி இதுவரைக்கும் அனைவருடைய மனதிலும் எந்த மாதிரியான ஓர் கருத்து எல்லோருமே ஏற்றுக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க அப்படிங்கிறப்ப, இந்த உலகத்தினுடைய இந்த அழியக்கூடிய உலகத்தில் இருந்து கிடைக்கக்கூடிய பொருளாக நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. அதாவது இந்த வேலை முடிந்து விட்டது அப்படின்னா அமைதியாக இருப்போம், இந்த காரியத்தில் வெற்றி அடைந்து விட்டோம் அப்படின்னா நம்ம அமைதியாக இருக்க போகிறோம், இந்த வீடு கட்டி முடித்தவுடன் அமைதியா இருப்போம், எனது மகன் இல்லை மகள் இந்த பரீட்சையில் பாஸ் ஆகி வெற்றி அடைந்து விட்டார்கள் அப்படின்னா அப்பதான் அமைதியா இருப்போம். இப்படி இந்த உலகத்தினுடைய அழியக்கூடிய பொருட்கள் மூலமாக நாம் அமைதியை எதிர்பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம். ஒருவேளை எந்தெந்த வகையில நாம் அமைதி கிடைக்கும் சொல்லி அந்த வெற்றியை எதிர்பார்த்தோமோ அத்தனை வெற்றிகளையும் அடைந்து விடுவோம். ஆனால் எதற்காக அந்த வெற்றியை நாம் எதிர்பார்த்தோம்? அமைதிக்காகத்தான். அது கிடைக்காமல் போய்விடும். ஆகவே அமைதி என்பது வெளி உலகத்திலிருந்து கிடைக்கக்கூடிய அந்த பொருட்கள் மூலமாக நமக்கு கிடைக்காது. அமைதி என்பது நமக்குள் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு தெய்வீகமான சக்தியாகும். ஆகவே இப்படிப்பட்ட அமைதி நமக்கு எப்படி கிடைக்கும்? நம்முடைய அமைதி சக்தியை வளர்த்து கொள்வதற்காக சக்தியை கொடுக்கக்கூடியவர் யார்? இதை பத்தி நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எல்லோருமே இந்த உலகத்தில் அமைதி நிலவ வேண்டும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக எல்லோருமே வேண்டிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். எல்லோருமே இதுக்காக பாடுபடுறோம். ஆக இந்த உலகத்துல அமைதி வரணும்னா முதலில் தனி மனிதனுடைய அமைதி என்பது தேவை. தனி மனிதனுடைய அமைதியின் மூலமாகத்தான் இந்த உலகத்தில் அமைதியை கொண்டு வர முடியும். ஆக நிச்சயமாக தனி மனிதனுடைய வாழ்க்கையினுடைய மாற்றம் தேவை. அது எப்படிப்பட்ட மாற்றம்? அந்த மாற்றத்தை செயலில் கொண்டு வருவதற்காக நிச்சயமாக இறைவனிடமிருந்து நமக்கு சக்தி தேவைப்படுகிறது. ஒரு காலத்தில் இந்த பூமி சொர்க்கமாக இருந்தது. அந்த நேரத்தில் வாழ்ந்தவர்கள் அனைவரும் தூய்மை நிறைந்தவர்களாக, அன்பு நிறைந்தவர்களாக, சுகம் நிறைந்தவர்களாக, அமைதி நிறைந்தவர்களாக இருந்தனர். அப்படிப்பட்ட அந்த பூமி இன்று நரகமாக மாறிவிட்டது. எங்கு பார்த்தாலும் ஒரே அசாந்தி, வீட்டுக்கு வீடு அசாந்தி, தெரு தெரு அசாந்தி, ஒரே குழப்பம்தான். இத்தகைய ஒரு நிலையை மாற்றி மறுபடியும் இந்த பூமியில் அமைதியான உலகத்தை கொண்டு வரக்கூடிய வேலை இது இறைவனுடைய வேலையாகும். அந்த இறைவன் இப்பொழுது பூமிக்கு இறங்கி வந்து விட்டார். அந்த இறைவன் இந்த நேரத்தில் சகஜ ராஜயோக தியான பயிற்சியை கற்றுக் கொடுத்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றார். அந்த இறைவன் அமைதியின் கடலாக இருக்கின்றார். தூய்மையின் கடலாக, ஞானத்தின் கடலாக இருக்கின்றார். அந்த ஞானக்கடலான தந்தை தனி மனிதனுடைய வாழ்க்கையில மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வருவதற்காக இந்த இறை ஞானத்தினுடைய முதல் பாடமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய நான் அமைதி நிறைந்த ஆத்மா, இவ்வுலக மக்கள் அனைவரும் அமைதியான ஆத்மாக்கள் என்ற முதல் பாடத்தின் மூலமாக தனி மனிதனுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வரலாம். நான் அமைதியான ஆத்மா, அமைதி என்பது எனக்குள் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு தெய்வீகமான சக்தியாகும். ஆகவே இன்றைய உலகத்தினுடைய அசாந்திக்கு காரணம் பலவிதமான வேறுபாடுகள். இத்தகைய கருத்து வேறுபாட்டின் காரணமாகத்தான் அசாந்தி ஏற்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. ஆக முதலில் எத்தகைய மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வர வேண்டும்? நான் ஆத்மா, உலக மக்கள் அனைவரும் ஆத்மாக்கள், அனைவரும் ஒரு இறைவனுடைய குழந்தைகள், அனைவரும் ஒரு குடும்பத்தை சார்ந்தவர்கள். இந்த ஒரு சத்தியமான ஞானத்தை கேட்டு தெரிந்து கொண்டு புரிந்து கொண்டு இந்த ஞானத்தை செயல்படுத்தும் பொழுது நிச்சயமாக நமக்குள் தூய்மை என்பது பிறக்கிறது. தூய்மையினுடைய ஆதாரத்தினால்தான் இவ்வுலகில் அமைதி கொண்டு வர முடியும். தூய்மைக்குள் இருப்பது அனைவர் மீதும் அன்பு நிறைந்த பாவனை, சுபமான பாவனை, நேர்மறையான உயர்வான பாவனை வைப்பதுதான் தூய்மை. ஆக எந்த இடத்தில் இந்த தூய்மையான பாவனை இருக்குமோ நிச்சயமாக அந்த இடத்தில் அமைதி இருக்கும். ஒருவருடைய அந்த தனிப்பட்ட மனிதனுடைய இத்தகைய அமைதியான ஒரு மாற்றத்தின் மூலமாக ஒரு குடும்பத்தில் அமைதியான ஒரு சூழ்நிலையை உருவாக்கி கொள்ள முடியும். இப்படி அமைதியாக இருக்கும் பொழுது நாம் நம்மிடத்தில் பகுத்தறியும் சக்தி, தீர்மானிக்கக்கூடிய சக்தி, சகித்து கொள்ளும் சக்தி, எதையும் சமாளித்து கொள்ளக்கூடிய சக்தி, பொறுமை சக்தி, இப்படி பலவிதமான சக்திகளை செயலில் கொண்டு வரலாம். இன்றைய காலகட்டத்தில் இந்த அசாந்தியான குழப்பமான நேரத்தில் நிச்சயமாக இந்த சக்திகளும் கூட நமக்கு தேவையாக இருக்கின்றது. ஆகவே நான் அமைதியான ஆத்மா என்று உணரும் பொழுது ஆத்மாவாகிய எனக்குள் இன்னும் பல நல்ல நல்ல குணங்கள் இருப்பது நமக்கு நன்றாக தெரிகின்றது. அன்பு, சுகம், தூய்மை, மகிழ்ச்சி, திருப்தி, ஆனந்தம், சக்தி, இந்த எல்லா விதமான குணங்களும் கூட அமைதியான ஆத்மாவாகிய எனக்குள் இருப்பதை நன்றாக அனுபவம் செய்ய முடியும். ஆகவே வாருங்கள், நான் அமைதியான ஆத்மா என்ற உணர்வில் இருந்து உலக மக்கள் அனைவரையும், இவர்களும் அமைதி நிறைந்த ஆத்மாக்கள், நாம் அனைவரும் அமைதியின் கடலாக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒளியான அந்த இறைவனின் குழந்தைகள் என்ற சுத்தமான பார்வையோடு பார்க்கும் பொழுது நிச்சயமாக இவ்வுலகில் நம்மால் அமைதியை கொண்டு வர முடியும். ஆகவே அமைதியான மனநிலையில் இருக்கும் பொழுது நாம் நல்ல நல்ல விஷயங்களை உருவாக்க முடியும். அமைதி இல்லாத நேரத்தில் தான், குழப்பங்கள் அதிகமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய நேரத்தில் நாம் என்ன நினைத்தாலும், என்ன பேசினாலும், என்ன காரியங்கள் செய்தாலும் நிச்சயமாக அதனுடைய முடிவு தோல்வியில்தான் முடிகின்றது. ஆகவே அமைதி நமக்குள் இருக்கும். ஏதாவது ஒரு சூழ்நிலை, ஏதாவது ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்தாலும் கூட ஒரு சில நிமிடங்கள் அமைதியாக இருக்கும் பொழுது அந்த சூழ்நிலை என்பது நம்மை விட்டு தூர ஓடிவிடும். இந்த நேரத்துல ஒரு கதை ஞாபகத்தில் வருகிறது. ஒரு தடவை புத்தர் அவருடைய சீடர்களுடன் ஒரு ஊர்ல இருந்து இன்னொரு ஊருக்கு போயிட்டு இருந்தாராம். போற வழியில ஒரு ஏரியை கண்டார்கள். அந்த நேரத்துல புத்தருக்கு ரொம்ப தண்ணி தாகமா இருந்ததா அவர் அங்க உட்கார்ந்துட்டாரு. எல்லோருமே அங்க உட்கார்ந்துக்கிட்டாங்க. புத்தர் ஒரு சீடரை பார்த்து அங்க போய் ஏரியிலிருந்து தண்ணி எடுத்துட்டு வான்னு சொல்லி ஒரு பாத்திரத்தை கொடுத்து அனுப்பியிருந்தாராம். அப்ப இந்த சீடர் அங்க போய் பார்க்கிறப்ப நிறைய பெண்கள் துணிமணிகளை துவைத்து கொண்டிருந்தார்கள். இதுக்கு நடுவில் ஒரு மாட்டு வண்டி அந்த ஏரிக்கு நடுவில் அப்படியே போயிட்டு இருந்ததா. நிச்சயமாக அனைவருக்குமே தெரியுது, அந்த தண்ணி ரொம்ப கலங்கலா இருந்திருக்கு. இவர் போய் வெயிட் பண்ணாரு. ஒரு கொஞ்ச நேரம் இருந்தாரு, அப்படியே ரிட்டர்ன் வந்துட்டாரு. தண்ணி எல்லாம் எதுவுமே எடுத்துட்டு வரல. ஏன்னா தன்னுடைய குருக்கு எப்படி இந்த கலங்கல் தண்ணி கொண்டு போய் கொடுக்க முடியும்? ரிட்டர்ன் வந்துட்டாரு. இங்க வந்த உடனே புத்தர் கேட்குறாரு, ஏப்பா தண்ணி கொண்டு வரலங்கிறப்ப அவர் அங்க நடந்த விஷயங்களை சொல்றாரு. சிறிது நேரம் கழித்து புத்தர் மறுபடியும் அந்த சீடரை ஏரிக்கு அனுப்பி வைக்கிறாரு. இவர் போறப்ப அந்த தண்ணீர் கண்ணாடியை போன்று அவ்வளவு தெளிவாக தூய்மையாக இருந்தது. ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியோடு இவர் என்ன பண்ணாருன்னா அங்கிருந்து தண்ணீர் எடுத்துட்டு புத்தர் கொண்டாந்து கொடுத்தாராம். இப்ப இந்த கதை நமக்கு எந்த விஷயத்தை நினைவூட்டுகிறது அப்படிங்கிறப்போ, நம்முடைய மனதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய குழப்பங்கள், அசாந்தியை போக்குவதற்காக நாம் முயற்சி செய்ய வேண்டிய அவசியமே இல்லை. அந்த மனதிற்கு தெரியும், தானாகவே தன்னுடைய அந்த சுய தர்மம், தன்னுடைய ஒரிஜினல் நிலைக்கு வந்தடைவது அது இந்த ஆத்மாவுடைய வேலை, அந்த மனதினுடைய வேலை. அதை சரி பண்றதுக்காக நம்ம ஒண்ணுமே செய்ய வேண்டியதில்லை. இப்போ நான் அமைதியான ஆத்மாங்கிறப்ப என்னுடைய சுய தர்மமே, உண்மையான குணமே அமைதி தான் என்னும் பொழுது நம்ம கூட சில இடத்துல குழப்பமான நேரங்களில், பிரச்சனையான நேரங்களில் அதை பற்றி வாக்குவாதம் செய்யாமல், குழப்பத்தில் வராமல் அமைதியாக இருந்தாலே போதும். மனம் தானாகவே அமைதியாயிடு. அமைதியாக இருந்தால்தான் இறைவனையும் கூட நினைவு செய்ய முடியும். அமைதியாக இருக்கக்கூடியவர்கள் பலவிதமான காரியங்களை அவங்களால செய்ய முடியும். இன்றைய உலகத்தில் கூட விஞ்ஞானம் இந்த அளவுக்கு ஃபாஸ்டா போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னா அதற்கான ஆதாரம் முதல்ல அமைதி சக்தியை அவர்கள் பயன்படுத்தி கொண்டுதான் அறிவியலில் முன்னேறி கொண்டிருக்கின்றனர். அமைதியாக இருக்கும் பொழுது அமைதியான ஒரு மனிதன் பலவிதமான காரியங்களை சாதிச்சிருக்கிறார். அமைதியை இழந்த நிலையில் இவர் இவ்வளவு பெரிய காரியத்தை சாதிச்சிருக்கிறாரு நம்ம ஹிஸ்டரியில கேள்விப்பட்டதே கிடையாது. ஆக தன்னுடைய உடல் நிலையை சரிவரமாக வைத்துக் கொள்வதற்கும் கூட மனதில் அமைதி தேவை. தன்னுடைய குடும்பத்தை ஆரோக்கியமாக, அதாவது ஒற்றுமை நிறைந்த குடும்பமாக உருவாக்கி கொள்வதற்கு அமைதி தேவை. இறைவனை நினைவு செய்வதற்கும் கூட மனதில் அமைதி தேவை. இவ்வுலகில் அமைதியை நிலைநாட்டுவதற்கு நிச்சயமாக நம்முடைய மனதில் அமைதி தேவை. ஆகவே வாருங்கள், இந்த நல்ல நாளில் இந்த பூமியில் அமைதியினுடைய கொடியை நாம் பறக்க விடுவோம். நாம் அனைவரும் ஒன்றாக சேர்ந்து கொண்டு இன்றைக்கு 4 விஷயங்களை உறுதி எடுத்துக்கொள்வோம். உலகத்தில் அமைதியை நிலைநாட்டுவதற்கு. நான் ஆத்மா, என் தொடர்பில் வரும் அனைவருக்காகவும் எப்பொழுதும் நேர்மறையான சுபமான எண்ணங்களை உருவாக்குவேன். நான் அனைவருக்கும் சுயநலமற்ற தூய்மையான அன்பை வழங்குவேன். நான் அனைவரின் கருத்துக்களுக்கு மதிப்பளித்து ஒற்றுமையை நிலைநாட்டுவேன். நான் தினமும் 5 நிமிடங்கள் உலக அமைதிக்காக தியானம் செய்வேன். ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி.
Let's remember the oath that we have taken on this day to be a messenger of peace and to make it a part of our life. Thank you, sister, for making us to commit to lead a peaceful and a happy, beautiful life. Thanks again. International Peace Day provides a powerful and an inspiring opportunity to engage the youth and the children in diverse activities related to peace, unity and harmony. And it's high time for us to teach them on the real values and principles of life. Here we have few more children who are sharing their messages and wishes of peace.
Hi. Hello. I am peace. I always remain peaceful. I radiate peace to the world. Thank you for sharing peace. Wish you all happy Peace Day. Hi, this is my peace stuff. Happy Peace Day. I love you. These last few months have been very hard for us all. But with a little love, peace, and kindness, we can change all of that. So take this time to come together with friends and family and have a wonderful International Peace Day. Goodbye, and I hope you all have a great day. I am Shanti. Shanti. Everybody, I am Pavana Sai, studying in 2nd standard. Today is World Peace Day. Peace in ourselves, peace in the world. When you make peace with yourself, you make peace with the world. Happy Peace Day. Thank you. Peace starts with a smile. Happy International World Peace Day.
I am Shivaganesh. I am from St. Louis Institution for Deaf and the Blind. If honesty grows in one's heart, he will become a man with good character. Humans with good characters are needed to develop unity among the society. Societies with unity is needed for a country to develop discipline among them. Countries with discipline are needed to maintain world peace. Happy International Peace Day. Thank you.
To have a peace mind, I tell you 3 rules. Don't think of past, keep calm, keep a smile. Happy Peace Day. I'm your kid studying 2nd standard. I'm here to share a few words on peace. If our mind is peaceful, we are the richest person in the world. So be peaceful and be richer. Happy Peace Day. When you make peace with yourself, you make peace with the world. Peace is costly, but it is worth the expense.
Peace means no conflict. If we focus on worldly things which are impermanent, there is no peace. If we focus on God who is permanent, then there is peace everywhere and always. Be in peace and be happy. Happy International Peace Day.
Hi, my name is Shivani. Let's all connected to God, the ocean of peace. Thank you. Happy Peace Day. Bye. Peace is not a destination. Peace is journey of a life. So be peaceful and share peace around the world. Have a happy Peace Day. Thank you. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Happy Peace Day. Let's all spread peace. Happy Peace Day. Om Shanti. The world is facing a very difficult situation. So let us all come and pray together for peace and happiness.
If we are in peace, we will be happy and united. All of us will be happy.
Hi, I'm Kiara. Happy Peace Day, everyone. Let's spread peace through the world. Happy Peace Day!
Let's move ahead to hear from respected Rajyogini Brahma Kumari, Sister Beena, the message for bringing back peace in humanity. Presently, she is the coordinator of service activities in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and South Kerala branches of Brahma Kumaris. She is an expert in delivering leadership and management development programs, conducting such programs in various companies and organizations nationally and internationally. She has traveled abroad in United Kingdom, France, the Middle East countries, Australia, Sri Lanka, Malaysia and Singapore, where she has done extensive services giving people an experience of meditation and sharing different tips for leading a happy and a peaceful life.
Om Shanti. Respected Rajyogini Brahma Kumari Jayanti Benji, respected guests, divine sisters and brothers. On this occasion of International Peace Day, we are all meeting together and trying to think about shaping peace together. At the beginning of this program, I would request all the guests and all the people participating, right in the beginning, let us have a determined thought. In my daily routine, I will surely spend 10 minutes for peace of mind and world peace. We are peaceful most of the time. Let us look at our daily routine and let us think about peace in action. Respected Jayanti Benji has highlighted very well about the inner value of peace and how we can bring it into our day-to-day action also. Let us take one day in our life. Right since the morning, the time I wake up, the few seconds, the few minutes early morning, my first cup of tea, the time I get ready, the time I spend with my family on the breakfast table, the way I walk, the way I drink water, the way I drink tea, the way I eat my breakfast, speaking on the mobile, walking down the steps, getting into the car, going to office, going to business, or getting busy in household work. How do I spend my day? Yes, I need to be peaceful in every action of mine. Yes, friends, most of the time we are peaceful. It is only sometimes that my state of peace gets disturbed. I react or I come under the pressure of stress. But let me tell you, it's very, very important to come back to my mental state of peace. Let us imagine early morning or towards noon, if some event happens and I become stressed and I am not able to be peaceful, I am not able to decide every little thing, and if my day continues till night, it will be so difficult. So, we need to have a peace break in between, just for 1 or 2 minutes, so that I come back to my mental state of peace and continue the activities in a peaceful manner the rest of the day. All of us know about many methods of doing it. With my experience, I would like to share 3 or 4 things with you. One is, I can sit peacefully on any chair at any, just close my eyes for 1 or 2 minutes. I can think of any fruit which I like, any flower, a rose, a lotus, jasmine, or a fruit like mango. Let me visualize a ripe mango before me. I cut it and I eat it. While eating, I enjoy the taste of the fruit. Yes, within 1 or 2 minutes, my mind has been relaxed. I can be peaceful. I can pay attention to my own breathing. Inhale, exhale. Let us feel the flow of energy in my body. My lungs being expanded, working very well. Another way is, I can visualize a twinkling star of peace, a diamond of peace in my forehead, in between my eyebrows. I can see the sparkling light, the positive vibrations of peace emanating from my star of peace and spreading around. I can also chant the mantra Om or any other spiritual prayers, whichever I want. Yes, friends, all this is very, very necessary, because we are all facing challenges, situations which come to disturb me, and few minutes when I get upset, It disturbs me physically, emotionally, mentally, intellectually, spiritually, and then this passes on to all the people around me. But when I come back to my place of peace, all goes on well. At this moment, I remember a very short story. The story we have all heard in our childhood days about the queen who had the practice of removing her jewellery at night every day, and morning after she gets ready, she puts on the jewellery again. But one night she forgot to remove one necklace which was near her neck. Next morning, as usual, she started wearing all the jewellery again and searched for that one necklace. Searched in the palace, in the kingdom, but it's only later on, going in front of the mirror, paying attention, she realized that the necklace is with her. She forgot to remove it. Yes, friends, looking out for peace outside is not the way. I am a peaceful being. I have plenty of peace and silence in me. Let me come back to the source and then give it to the people outside. I would like to share 3 or 4 methods in which we can have a very deep experience of peace. Let us spend 5 minutes every day remembering this physical body, all the organs of the body, one by one. First of all, giving them thankfulness for their cooperation in making me work, and also giving vibrations of peace, of good wishes for their good functioning in the future also. I can start from below my feet, my toes, my ankles, my calf muscles, my knee, thighs, hip bones, stomach and digestive area, my heart, lungs, shoulder, neck, my face, my brain. We can remember each organ within this basic framework, and if every day 5 minutes I heal myself with the power of peace, we will all be very healthy and happy. Another way of being peaceful and spreading peace in the society, let me remember all the family members with whom I stay. Maybe they are far off in any part of the world. My friends, my relatives, my near and dear ones, my colleagues in office, in traveling, all the people whom I know. Yes, let me remember each one of them. Thank them for helping me and give them good vibrations of peace and good wishes for their well-being. Yes, friends, it's a very simple job. Just a few seconds remembering few people daily. It will help me to maintain my peace of mind and spread peace around also. Another way is, let me remember the 5 elements of matter. Yes, friends, 5 elements of matter play a very important role in my life. Earth, water, fire, ether or air, the sky. I am really thankful to each of the element. My body is also made up of 5 elements of matter. Let me first express my thankfulness and also give vibrations of peace and harmony so that they sustain the world very well. I can just spend 1 minute remembering each element of nature. In this way and in many other ways, I need to give myself some peace breaks at least 5 or 6 times in a day. Very important is early morning and at night before I retire for the day. Even if each of us participating in this event on the globe, on the earth, pays attention to this small thing, surely the globe will be a peaceful place to live in. In the end, I would like to present a flower of peace to everyone. The word peace, P-E-A-C-E. P for pure and positive thoughts. E for easy nature. A for alert, active, accurate. C for cool and calm mind. E once again for enlightenment and empowerment. In the end, I would like to wish everyone a very peaceful, happy and prosperous family life. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Explaining on the need for having a peace break, Sister also emphasized on the power of visualization for a better meditation. Let's go through the experience of being of peace and share it with others. Thank you, Sister. Last but not the least, we have with us Mrs. Aruna Kaushik from Canada. She is the District Governor of Rotary District 6400 at Canada. Aruna Kaushik is a passionate, strong and determined woman who specializes in the area of human rights, mediation and women's empowerment. She carries a rich 35-year career as a mediator and human rights consultant in many organizations. A Rotarian since 2001, Aruna and her husband have been engaged in eradicating polio and have organized many such drives in India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Nigeria. She is a foundation benefactor and a major donor and has received the proud citation for a polio-free world that is awarded to just 10 Rotarians around the world. She is very active in instituting several projects in the areas of water, maternal and newborn health, general health, food and nutrition, and literacy. Aruna has been honored with several awards. To name a few, the Women of the Year, Herb Gray Harmony Award, Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal for volunteer work, and the YMCA Peace Medal among other honors. Let's listen to Mrs. Aruna Kaushik.
Good morning. Thank you to the Brahma Kumari organization for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts and ideas on peace. Thank you also to my friend Vasanthi Ranganathan for sharing this opportunity with me and encouraging me to provide a message. My name is Aruna Kaushik. I'm the District Governor-elect of District 6400 and a proud member of the Rotary Club of Windsor-Roseland. In my 20 years of Rotary experience, I have noticed the amazing work that Rotarians undertake in the world, in the community, and within ourselves. As Rotarians, we have traveled the globe assisting communities, lending a helping hand. Rotarians are people of action. What does peace constitute? It is a thought, but it is also action. Peace can only be achieved when we as a collective recognize humanity, share our love, and create action. As Rotarians, we have made a promise to the children of the world: eradication of polio. It started off as a small idea by one man in the Philippines, but today we stand on the brink of eradicating this dreaded disease from the face of this earth. That's our promise to the children of the world. Today, only 2 countries are left to eradicate polio. They are Afghanistan and Pakistan. I have had the privilege of traveling to both. And let's talk of humanity. Before I left, I was learning about their culture. I had to be sensitive. I had to ensure that my team members learned that as women, we cover ourselves. We don't show any skin. We were also told, don't touch the men. And we were given some directives. The day of polio eradication arrived, and we were at the hospital. And there was a man who brought his little baby. I didn't speak the language. He didn't speak the language. But he gestured to me with the baby. I gestured with the polio vial, and he shook his head. I put 2 drops in the mouth of the child, and there was this big smile and a bit of tears when he came, put his arms around me, and it was a brother-sister hug. Humanity transcends all of those rules that we imagine. In Nigeria, I was in a Boko Haram camp where there was a little child who came up to me. I had a cookie in my hand that I gave to him. He took a little nibble, his eyes went wide, and he finished that cookie. He had never had or tasted a cookie before. For me, that was priceless. I have seen men and women and young youth build catchment dams, go to places to teach English or to teach mathematics, help their neighborhood to build a business, build the ramps. We have all assisted each other. I recently read an article where President Shaker had sent supplies during the Pakistan earthquake. We do not look for the religious differences or for the color of the skin. We are humanity related. We look for those that are in need and we provide that lending hand. It is so important for us to create that action that will give you that ultimate goal of peace. Humanity, love, and service are the 3 bastions of peace, and we have to implement them for a better world for our children for ourselves, and to attain peace and everlasting peace. Not something that happens in one day or 1 month, but something that can continue on to service humanity. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share my views. And thank you for your work that you do in the Brahma Kumari Association. Your organization encourages peace. You promote peace. And thank you for that. We hope to learn from you and to educate ourselves so we can have a better tomorrow. Thank you and have a wonderful celebration.
Peace constitutes not only a thought but also an action. A real action of peace crosses over religious differences, color, and caste. Humanity, love, and service are the three pillars of peace. Let's lend a hand of help to the needy and achieve the ultimate goal of peace, giving a better world for our children. This was the beautiful message from our respected sister Aruna. Thank you, sister. Let's create this habit of living together, caring and sharing what one owns with others. Here we have the living lights who are here to lit up the lights in others with their good wishes on this wonderful day.
Peace begins with me. Om Shanti. I'm a peaceful soul. Light a candle for peace. Light a candle for love. Happy Peace Day.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm here to share a few words on peace. On this World Peace Day, this beautiful day, I'm going to share 2 things to make our life peaceful. Number 1, stop fighting with your thoughts. Rather than understand your thought, pattern and check what to pull inside and what to push outside. Number 2, we are in charge of our own life and we can choose to make our life to be peaceful. Happy Peace Day!
Hello everybody. To me, peace means being happy with yourself, living in a world without war and no one fighting with each other and everybody living happily together. Happy Peace Day. I'm Santi. I love peace. Happy Peace International Day. Hi everybody, I'm Ashmita. Today is World Peace Day. Love and peace of mind to protect us. They allow us to overcome the problems that life hands us. They teach us to survive, to live now, to have the courage to confront each day. Thank you. Happy Peace Day.
I love peace, I like peace, may peace be with you.
Peace always begins with a smile. Freedom from desires will lead you to inner peace. There is peace even in a storm. There is no greater wealth than a peace of mind. Happy Peace Day. Thank you.
Hi friends, today I am going to say a few lines about International Peace Day. Peace is my birthright. Peace is a gift to each and one of us. Peace can save the world. To reach peace, teach peace. Peace starts with a smile. Thank you friends.
When the whole world knows the worth of one life, then the world will find peace. Peace will be attained by an individual only when the surroundings are also peaceful. A very happy International World Peace Day to all who think the same.
If we cannot find peace within yourself, we cannot find it anywhere else. Peace is always beautiful. Peace is very beautiful. I love peace.
Om Shanti, wish you Happy Peace Day.
My name is Sarvish. In this World Peace Day, we all put our hands together to spread peace all over the world. Happy Peace Day!
Happy Peace Day!
We love peace. Be happy.
Peace. Peace is the desire of every beating heart. Peace is the everyone's prayer. Peace is the bold, courageous and ultimate response of the world.
The theme for this year's World Peace Day is Shaping Peace Together.
Let's celebrate this day by spreading compassion and kindness and hope. Thank you.
We love peace.
Happy Peace Day. Thank you.
I'm sure that we all have taken this determined thought to become a messenger of peace and to create an environment of peace which is conducive for everyone to live with us. I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty for giving us a chance to share this message of peace with all of you. I extend a sincere thanks to Sister Gayatri for singing a beautiful song on peace. Our heartfelt thanks to Rajyogini, Sister Jayanti, to Sister Aruna, and to Brother Tim Boyd, and to Honorable Justice Thiru N. Seshasai for their experiential speech of peace. Our sincere thanks to Rajyogini, Sister B.K. Beena, and to Rajyogini, Sister B.K. Muthumani for their influential message on this International Day of Peace. Yes, let's move on in this journey of life on the path of peace. Thank you all once again. Om Shanti.
Happy Peace Day.